What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Continuing our BMW series, we're doing a little bit of maintenance work today, draining some fluids, adding some fluids. Y'all get the gist. If you're doing this to your car, I hope today's video helps you out a little bit. And if it does, drop a like for your boy. That is it. Enjoy the video. Ah, damn. What the frick? Oh, buddy, come on now. There's still a little bit dripping out, but we should be good enough. Got a bit of excess oil up here, so using a little turkey baster. Now we can go ahead and dump that on there, and we have a couple gaskets that we have to replace. I'm sure you know the reason to change these little grommets, but this one looks like it's never been replaced and it just kind of cracked. I don't know if I can focus up, and it's now gone in the abyss, but we got our replacements. Oh, it came with a crush washer. I might need to install that. Our oil canister filter is now installed properly. O-ring goes right there, and well, that one goes right there, and now can just go ahead and put it back into its location. Oh yeah, IP standing up. I used Castrol. It is what engine oil cap says. 5W30 was what I saw online, and the quantity that apparently these cars take is 6.5 quarts slash 6.8 liters, or 6.5 liters slash 6.8 quarts. Basically it's the same thing. One full, slightly past half of this, and then we're going to turn on the engine and the sensor will detect what is the engine oil level at. Let's go ahead and hopefully be able to start the car, because I haven't started it in a couple days, and I'm kind of hoping that the ticking sound goes away now that I changed the oil, just because it was stressing me out. I was thinking the freaking engine was blown. Hopefully just an oil change. Hopefully the car starts. Yes. Nope, still freaking ticking. What is that sound, bro? I'm hoping it's just like the lifters. I need to get fresh oil in them. I don't know. I'm gonna let the car run for a little bit as I check some other little things around the car. So vehicle now is at operating temperature. The fan's kicked on right now, and we go outside. It's very quiet now. I mean, obviously you can still hear the lifters, but compared to how it was earlier, it sounds a lot better. Okay, there we go. So it says okay. We're right below where it says max, and the way that you see that is, so right there, we're in the home, right? You push this button up, 2, 3, till it says oil. Push this button in, the one that says BC, and then it shows you your oil level, since these cars don't have dipsticks. Continuing to work on the BMW today, we're going to be working on replacing the transmission fluid. I had a transmission that I was going to pick up to replace this one, because this one is missing first gear. There was a miscommunication. I didn't end up going to get it, so I bought the fluid. And one of the things that I read online is that sometimes if you replace the fluid, it could help with the transmission shifting. Honestly, I'm over the car. I'll explain everything probably in a future video. I just want to replace the fluid. We'll see if it helps out. If it doesn't, whatever. We're gonna leave the transmission in there, and we'll just proceed with whatever I want to do with the car. We have this bolt right here, which is the drain bolt, and this bolt up here, which is the fill bolt, and we're on the exhaust side. I removed the exhaust because I was planning on replacing this transmission, so everything is just kind of out of the way. I don't know if you'll have to remove the transmission in order to reach the fill bolt, but if you do, I guess just get it out the way. Also, the car, I don't know if it's completely level or not. It looks level. I checked it all around, so I'm just gonna go ahead and replace the fluid. But first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the fill plug just to make sure that we can actually remove this before draining all the fluid. Fill bolt is out of the transmission and like an Allen bolt. My kit comes with these little Allen heads. I just use whichever one fit. And now that we remove that one, we're gonna go ahead and drain out the transmission. Fluid is all pretty much drained out, and honestly, well, I don't know exactly how this fluid is supposed to look, if it's supposed to look black or if it actually retained its color. It wasn't black. It was still kind of goldish, a little bit brownish. It wasn't black. So I don't know if this was replaced recently or whatnot. I also didn't see any chunks come out. I don't know what to make of it. In order to do today's job, we're gonna be putting in some SAE 7580 GO5 from Bilstein, whatever. I got it off FCP Euro. This has like a little nipple, so I think I'm gonna try this nipple out. If it works out, I'll just throw it in there like this, and if it doesn't, I'll go ahead and use our pump. But let me go ahead and try this out. It is possible. I went ahead and added all the way that much, just like this, and then just squeezing it into the transmission, but it got to a point where it was just not enough liquid to be able to squeeze it out. The fluid pump that I have didn't really work for this job, so if you're trying to do this, I highly recommend just getting a pump that is designed to add fluid to your transmission. I pretty much just managed with the bottle. I put it upside down in between the transmission and the chassis, and then just try to drain as much fluid into the transmission as possible. The way that you know that your transmission is filled is it'll start leaking out the hole, and then it'll level itself out. That's pretty much how you'll know that your transmission is topped off. It was a horror deal. It got really messy, but I got the job done. And for any of you guys that are doing it, just buy the pump. It'll make your job a lot easier. But that is it for today's video. I try to keep it as short as possible since I know this isn't the most fun, entertaining stuff. I hope it helps some of you guys out. I just want to show you guys everything that I'm doing until I sell the BMW. But that is it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. Echale Ganitas.